Patrice Émery Lumumba, born on July 2, 1925, in Onalua, in the Kasai province, is one of the most emblematic figures in modern African history. Belonging to the Tetela ethnic group and coming from a modest family, Lumumba grew up in a rural environment deeply rooted in tradition, extended family ties, and the influence of the Catholic Church. From an early age, he distinguished himself through his intellectual curiosity, his keen sense of justice, and his burning desire to understand the world around him. He witnessed firsthand the harsh conditions in which the Congolese lived, the inequalities imposed by the Belgian colonial system, and the restrictions on the freedoms of his people. This environment forged in him a profound political consciousness and a commitment to the dignity and liberty of his fellow citizens. As he matured, Lumumba demonstrated remarkable dedication to learning. He acquired a strong command of the French language, which was imposed by the colonizers, yet he wielded it as a tool for liberation and advocacy. From a young age, he understood that education was a means of transforming society and giving a voice to the oppressed. He worked as a clerk in colonial offices, which allowed him to observe the bureaucracy and its injustices from within. But he did not limit himself to this role. He actively participated in political discussions, sought knowledge, read extensively, and engaged with other young Congolese intellectuals, gradually shaping his political vision and developing his charisma as an orator. The context of the 1950s was pivotal. The entire African continent was in a state of political awakening. Liberation movements were emerging everywhere, spreading ideas of sovereignty, dignity, and social justice. Lumumba became acutely aware of this momentum and decided to devote himself entirely to the struggle for Congo's independence. In 1958, he participated in the Brussels World's Fair, a defining moment in his life. There, he confronted the way Belgium portrayed its colonies, reducing Congolese people to infantilized, stereotypical images. This experience strengthened his resolve. He realized that the Congo needed to free itself not only from political and economic control, but also from the degrading perceptions imposed by colonial powers. It was in this context that Lumumba founded the Congolese National Movement, the MNC, in 1958. This political party became the primary vehicle for his ideas and activism. It advocated national unity, the transcendence of ethnic and regional divisions, and the emancipation of all Congolese. He did not confine himself to rhetoric. He organized public meetings, mobilized youth, and worked to build a movement capable of transforming society. Very quickly, he stood out for his eloquence, passion, and ability to touch people's hearts. His charisma drew wide attention and inspired thousands of Congolese to envision a free and sovereign nation. Lumumba did not merely criticize the colonial system.